I was a selfish bitch in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish bitch. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He seriously rolled out the red carpet for me. He was sweet, kind, generous. He told me how much he loved me 5 times a day. He told me how beautiful I was every day. If he'd wake me up in the morning, because he knows I love massages, wake me up rubbing my shoulders. He'd rub my feet every evening while we were watching TV. If I said, for example, oh, I'm craving a Dr. Pepper, he'd be like, okay, let me go to the corner store and get it. He adored me. He was amazing. Like, on paper, it's what every girl wants, seriously. And yeah, I took it for granted. And now I lost that, right? And I carried a lot of guilt because I caused it. That's my biggest regret in life, is not saving, the whole family aspect. The grass is not always greener on the other side, ladies. It's not, I'm good now. I feel great. And he's super happy with his girlfriend. And honestly, I could not be happier for him, because he deserved to be loved and cared about and respected, as he should have always been.
You did all this, but you still wanted something greener. You can't make this underscore up. A man will sacrifice his happiness for his family. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness.
You know what I just realized about relationships? A guy starts off by putting 100% in the beginning of a relationship. And over time, that will slowly go down from like 100 to 95 to 90 to 80 to 85. And then you...
So as a man who's done this in countless relationships, pretty much every relationship I've been in, my perception, this is my observation, my own personal experience. The reason why the effort will go from 100 and just start going down is, in the beginning, giving 100 was appreciated. It was reciprocated. It was enjoyed. It was exciting. It had all that good stuff, right? Then something happens, and all that excitement about everything that you once, everything you did that once brought excitement, energy, reciprocation, respect, all of a sudden all that stuff's not getting that.
Social media changed everything. What we used to be appreciated for has now become the bare minimum. They expect stuff for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, and they even complain about what you get them, but they never get you anything.
So I went on a really good date on Saturday, a Bumble date. We're grown, right? Like, I was under the impression that we're not playing games anymore. So like, if I want to get intimate with you, I'm not gonna like make you wait just for the sake of making you wait. Like, what? So you'll like me more? I'm 38 years old. I'm a single mom. Like, I only have so much free time. When we're going on a date and I like you. So my Saturday night date was great, and I thought it went really great. He hasn't called or texted. Well, he texted, but that was only because I texted him. He just replied. I'm kind of sad. I'm just never gonna find anyone. I'm like living the dream, strong, independent woman. Just guess I'll never have anyone to share that with. So I just rambled. I don't know. Do with that what you will.
38 years old, a strong, independent woman, a single mom, neck tattoos, and a nose ring. Looks like you honestly had it coming. You saw a bunch of red flags and fled. I can't even fault him for this.
And girls are so annoyed by the fact that guys don't come up to them, that like exactly what you guys are saying. They're like, it's so annoying. What's happened with the culture where like guys don't walk up to you and say something?
But would it be different if a girl kept smiling at you and you're like, oh, okay, like you could tell she's interested?
Yeah, if I felt like I had it, if I had it in, then maybe you'd be more confident going up and speaking to him.
Yeah, like if I made eye contact a few times and I can see there's a vibe there, then it's like okay. But if I can't establish there's a little something beforehand, it's like it's a little.
Yeah, because I think that's when the girls get more pissed, because they're like, we were making eye contact all night at a bar, and then you just like never came over, and then we left.
That's fair. That's fair.
A few years ago, it used to be about being scared of being called creepy and all that, but now it's not even about that anymore. This new generation of women are a bunch of entitled __ who treat everything as the bare minimum.
I don't know why guys think that you can just get up at a drop of a click of a button or flip of a switch and just go and like go on a random date or something. Like, that's not me. I have a whole child, like a whole kid. So that means that dates have to be pre-arranged. When I say pre-arranged, I have to make sure my sitter is available, okay? When I didn't have kids, I could just boom, boom, pop out, okay, at a random, at any given time. But when you have a kid, you cannot just...
This just shows that single moms are headaches. You women need to find better men to have kids with. Stop trying to cajole a single guy into staying with you. Your kids are not our problem.
I've just discovered the reason why it's so hard to 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women. I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so...
A wise man once said, "When in doubt, always choose peace." Fortunately, there are still women who can think and articulate themselves rationally.
Black men are not approaching women anymore, but I can kind of see why. At first I was going with the narrative of like, they want princess treatment, they done lost their confidence, their leadership. There's a TikToker guy that explained it in a different sense. He's a tall, strong black man. He was saying that he doesn't go up to women anymore because women, we are typically concerned about our safety. We don't want to be approached because we don't really know what you want. Just all in all, we're on a defense because we don't know if it's a threat or not. There's so much going on in the world. And so for that perspective, I kind of get it. I still think the attempt should be out there, and perhaps men can do a better job at showing themselves to be safe, being more mindful of how they're approaching the certain language that they're using. But ultimately, like, I don't know exactly how that feels to do something like that because I'm not a black man. As a black woman, it kind of sucks because it's like, yeah, we want y'all to approach us though, and we want to be safe. What y'all think? What's the solution? Like, how can we make this a little bit better for everybody involved?
Wasn't there a woman asking for her groceries to be paid for in exchange for a conversation? Why wouldn't a guy go for that? We're okay with this development.
I would say the number one issue you hear from females in the church right now is there's no good guys out there. Mm-hmm. And this is like church and at large, but especially in the church, and probably you guys just in what you do probably know a few awesome single women that are like, I find so many pastors, so many leaders that are like, I know like 5 great 35 or 30 to 40 year old single women that are single. Like, I just don't know why they're not married yet. You know, it's just, we run into that over and over. And it's probably the biggest thing for women that is the issue.
Just because she goes to church doesn't make her wife material. Women in their 20s lived in promiscuity. In their 30s, they repent and look for the Lord, but the damage is already done.
Sassy man apocalypse, this, that, whatever. No, shy man apocalypse. No, it's low-key been giving me the ick recently. Not that you ask or care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The art of approaching a girl in public has died. I've got 2 bones to pick. Number 1 is men who see you in public and then reach out to you on socials the next day instead of just coming up to you. Like, honestly, it's good intention, but no, it's just such an ick. You have to like hide behind your phone and you can't just like come up to me. Like, I'm 5'4", I'm not that intimidating. Additionally, this one irks me even more, but men who add you by search on Snapchat without asking for your Snapchat, whether they saw you in public or they saw you on Instagram or whatever it may be. Like, I didn't give you my Snap, number 1, kind of just crazy that you found it. I mean, it's not that hard to find, it's literally my name. I don't know, to me it's like if you see me on Instagram, like DM me. If you see me in person, start a conversation with me. The last thing I want you to do is just out of the blue add me on Snap. Me personally, I don't add any randos back on Snap unless I like know them. So yeah, that's my little rant for the day. Not that this will change it, but just putting it out there.
I wonder who set the system up. He approaches, and suddenly he's part of her story time on TikTok.
Ladies, chivalry is absolutely dead. I've got female clients coming up to me telling me that men's dating behavior has changed, that they are no longer offering to pick them up, helping them in their jackets, or doing anything that a gentleman would do. And on top of that, Most men do not want to commit towards a serious relationship. But the problem is, that is exactly what women do.
Well, good luck to the women looking for commitment. We men just want to be left alone. Chivalry can't work if we have feminists fighting aggressively for equality. Chivalry and feminism are polar opposites.
I've seen the recent discourse on here about how men don't really understand what casual relationships are. I want to go one step further than that and say that I don't think men think dating is...
Chasing a bill will never be fun. Dating now is like planning someone else's birthday party. It's work.
I do not like no stingy nigga. Like, do not beg to mess with me and have a nerve to be stingy. You don't want to spend no money. And I don't want no nigga who swear up and down that buying somebody something to eat is tricky. You know, as humans, we're supposed to eat 3 times a day. And you pay for one meal one time and you think that's tricky? Oh, honey, you could stay over there where you at. Not to mention that you trying to mess with me. You're trying to bother me. And what I'm saying is, I can do for me. I can buy me things. I buy me nice things that I like, that I want. I pay what needs to be paid. I take care of all my responsibilities, like all that good stuff. Nigga, I'm not the type to sit up here and ask nobody for nothing. Nigga, if you see me buying all this stuff, do something. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all so cheap nowadays.
How hard is it for these birds to get their own money? We are financially celibate now. Enter your independent energy.
In Pittsburgh, the process of getting in my car this morning. The process of getting in my car this morning and driving it to work was truly humbling. This just doesn't feel like it should be for me. This doesn't feel like it's a me thing. I'm not gonna wipe off my car